Hey, welcome back to Random Things with BK. Today I'm going to show you a unique storage solution that I have set up on my Jeep JL, and I'm going to show you how I did it and then explain a little bit of like why would I do something crazy like this. And I do think it's crazy, and this, I want to warn you ahead of time, is function over form. It does not make my Jeep look better or cooler or any of those things, but it's purely for function while I'm overlanding. Also, I want to note that this is not on my Jeep 24/7. It's something that I put on when I go overlanding, and it's used just for the purposes that I designed it for. So pretty unconventional, but might be something that could work for you. So let's get to it. Yes, you are looking at truck belly boxes. I have taken two of them and I have bolted them together from the inside using 6 3/8 bolts, as you can see the bolt locations. And to do that, I clamped them together using bar clamps, and then once I had them lined up and clamped together, I drilled all the 6 holes and then ran the bolts and nuts and washers through. Okay, so that was part 1. Part 2 involved these two 3/16 by 3 inch wide plates. And why, you say, did I do that? Well, when I was mocking this up, this bottom, when you get it up on to my over the tire rack, is supported in these 4 locations. And while the bottom of this feels really stiff, once you get it up on the rack over here, it was actually really flimsy, and it bounced up and down and kind of looked like a waterbed. So in order to stiffen it up, that's when these plates came in. And so we're going to take the plates, and each one of them is set up, which I'll have to figure out which ones are which. Here we go, maybe. Yep. There we go. I believe. There we go. Alright, so each one of these plates is drilled out for each side, and they'll get bolted onto this box first, and then they'll get bolted onto the rack. And so let me get them bolted on there, and then we will proceed to put the rack on. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, we've put the 2 plates on with the 4 bolts per plate through the outside edges of the box. And so next, what we'll do is we'll flip this upside down and put it onto the rack, and then we'll install the other 8 bolts that hold it to the actual rack. Alright.
Look at the brain mantis.
Okay, so up in here you can see where I've got 4 bolts in each box, and then if you come down here you can see where they're connected to the rack. So the plate's connected here, and then the plate and the box are connected all the way through here onto the rack. And we did that on all 4 of the mounting points on my rack. Another thing to note is that these boxes did not come with the shocks. So I purchased those on Amazon and mounted them with some self-tapping screws in 2 places, you can see. And I used 4 of them, and they do a good job of holding the doors open. So that's really nice. Here, let me step back. I can show you that. Okay, so one more aspect to this that I need to do, and I'll show you that in just a second, and I'll explain why. Alright, and as you can see, we got this all mounted up here. My chainsaw fits up inside, no problem. If you look, I put some foam that I had laying around in there to keep things from bouncing around quite as much and kind of give it a padding. I would have plenty of room left to put batteries and other things for my chainsaw up in that compartment. And on this side, I've got my toe strap, I've got my tree strap, a couple soft shackles, and then some tools. And I'm going to add some more tools that'll all be on this side. So you can see quite a bit of room and easy to go. And then the nice thing is this just closes down, twist, lock, boom. I can also lock them if we're like in town or somewhere, and I can keep all that in there, and then you can see my door closes just fine, and all that holds all that. And again, just close her down, lock it up, and got some good storage from when I'm out overlanding. So I give you a picture of how that looks. Again, remember, this is function over form. My Jeep is a brick anyway, so why not add a brick to the back? But if you're looking for a way to innovate and add some extra storage that's not inside your Jeep, this is something that worked really well for me. So I hope this was helpful. If it was, please like and subscribe, and leave any questions you have down in the comments. One last thing I will show you, I forgot. I also added some struts here that just helped with some of the movement. You can see it's really solid now. I'm shaking on it, so that helped out with some of the movement. It still bobs a little bit, but nothing terrible, and I think it's going to hold up pretty good. We've already during the mock-up phase ran it over a whole bunch of crazy bumps to see what would happen. So anyways, have a great day.